Anytime now, get started. Let's go.
From the tailgate smoke to the late night post, best cash in the game.
Raiders coast to coast.
Click that play, let it roll. Silver, black in my soul, got 401. Righty to Jeff, breaking plays, taking notes. That chef, film on loop, he stacking stats, calling out schemes, exposing gaps. When the line holds, when it don't, he said what they scared to quote. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From the bay down to that post, we ride it, we ride it. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast. We ride it, we ride it. LV, Raider 10, bring that flame. Live from the desert, loving this game. Stories from the stands, from the strip. Heart in the huddle every trip. They debate it, never fake it. Caught a draft pick, celebrate it when the shield shine bright on screen. You can hear the whole fan base scream. Let's go! Let's go. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From the bay down to that post, we ride it, we ride it. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast. We ride it, we ride it. The whole Coliseum to the lights where we see him YouTube on. That's the spot for the real talk, real plot forward. Raider Jeff, LV with Raider 10. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Play that episode again. Raiders coast to coast, it's the show I trust the most. From the bay down to that post, we ride it, we ride it. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast. We ride it, we ride it.
Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Raiders Coast to Coast, along with your hosts, 401 Raider Jeff, and my guy next to me, LV Raider 10. And public service announcement, before we get rolling, make sure if you have not yet, get your ass over to LV Raider 10's channel and hit that sub, hit the notification, hit the thumbs up on the show. So make sure we spread the love, So Nate, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What is up? What's happening? What's happening? I
Not
see
much,
that it looks like you got lots of snow.
Yeah. Actually, it was kind of warm out there today, so my driveway is probably about 40% pavement right now.
Nice.
The rest is still covered in snow. But where we had to put the snow, because the house next door to me is like right on the. You've seen how close the house is next to me.
Right.
So where that grass is, it's snow piled about up to here on me. Okay, and a few days ago it was up to about here, so it has melted a little bit, but I still think by May it'll still be out there. It's rough. Well, I mean, as everybody knows, today was day one of the combine. Today was defensive linemen and linebackers. I watched the entire thing today, and I saw some good stuff out there on what some of these guys are doing. I know the big thing is, well, we won't know what these guys really look like until they get in pads and everything, and that's just the luck of the draw with these guys. You don't know fully what you get. You're seeing the measurables now, their speed, their agility, their footwork. So until they get picked and actually get in practice and start doing stuff, you don't know what you get. That's why the draft is like a massive gamble.
Mm-hmm.
With free agency, you've got film on these guys in pro sets doing their thing. How much do you take in the stock of like the combine?
I like to see. I don't take too much into it. The ones that I really look at is mainly like the 40 time. I feel like it gets overblown, but it is essential to see how quick and how they measure up as far as speed goes to the NFL, because that's, if you can't keep up with NFL talent, then that's obviously not a good thing. So I do think it's important, but the 40 times definitely get overblown. I like watching quarterbacks throw, as well as the wide receiver gauntlet, and then the what is it called, the 3-cone drill or the L cone for the offense and defensive linemen.
Yes.
I like those are the events that I like to watch for sure.
It's the cone drills for the linemen is great to watch. Like for the defensive guys today, it's the what do they call it? The hoop challenge.
Right. Yeah.
That one's
like the figure eight.
Too. Yeah, that, and then the redirection too that they do, where they backpedal, then they got to cut left, cut right, go back again, and then run forward. And then in some cases, it's not just them physically running. There's also college prospects, draft prospects, QBs out there throwing balls at them. So they have to, basically like they get an interception. So you get to see the hands on some of these guys too, So it was entertaining. I will say that. I'm a little bit more in tune to the DL and the linebacker this year, only because of the notification that just came out in the last day or two of our switch on our defense, going from a 4-3 to a 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have a nose tackle right now.
Right.
Do we have somebody that we could plug into that? Who knows? So that's going to make a change on what we look at for draft possibilities this season. And the same thing with linebackers too. Linebackers are going to be even more important now, with this new setup coming up. So we're going to have to be in the market for some serious, linebackers. We can't go with a crew like we had last year. I don't think they would survive in that 3-4 type of thing. No, but it was cool to watch today. We will go through some of the numbers and everything. Let's just hit up the chat real quick. Let's see who's here with us tonight. We've got PNW Marks in the house. He said, looks like Coach John is going to get his day in court. I hope he brings down Roger in the NFL. We'll see what happens. Velvet's in the house. What's up, my dear? Bueno's in the house. Rorschach's here. Let's see. Who else? Jared is in the house. What's up, my guy?
What up, John?
Yeah, what's up, man? Let's see, Jeff. Your thoughts on Kubiak speaking on Mendoza, the thoughts on Jets streamer, saying Brady don't want Mendoza to end up with the Jets. A lot of stuff coming out. I didn't even know about that. Jeff beating up snowman's like they're going out of style. Edgar Sosa, what's up, my guy?
What up, man?
Frank Webb is in the house. What's up?
That would be sick. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
An old-fashioned Oklahoma drill.
Let's see. What was Bain numbers? Can't find him. He didn't run. They measured him. I know his arm length is in question. But like I said in our chat, that comes down to whether a team wants to take him early or not now, based on that. I mean, that's at the team's decision at that point, whether that has an effect on where he lands.
Mm-hmm.
Jay's in the house. What's up, Jay?
What up, Jay?
Raiders made another hire. Texans. What? How did he even pronounce that guy's name? What the fuck? What are you trying to say, dude? I can't even understand that. He's been an assistant director of special projects and game management. I can't even. Rohit. I give up. I give up. What's up, Lewis? What's up, my guy? What's up, Scream? Big Luck's in the house. Some of those dudes are too damn big to be moving that fast, right? I'm telling you, man. I saw some speed from big dudes today. I was like, holy shit. I couldn't even think about running that goddamn fast. Tana Jackson in the house. What's up? Ruben Bain, T-Rex arms. Yeah, that's what they were saying today. What's up, Demokes? What's going on? So we got some fun for tonight. So we will talk a little bit about the numbers that were put out today during the combine. And then as you saw the thumbnail, we're going to build the ultimate Raider player today. So it's a mixture of a game, but it's also a little bit of let's see what everybody thinks the ultimate Raider should be. Okay, so we'll do that a little bit later on. But I want to start with this first, Nate. Leo sent this in the chat tonight, in our group chat, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So what this is the report card that the ESPN put out from the NFL Players Association. It's a 2026 report card, okay? This year's report cards, they're based on responses from over 1,700 players. All players who were on a 2025 roster at the time of survey were eligible to participate. It was conducted from November 2nd to December 11th, okay? So here is the Raiders report card, okay? So let me get rid of that banner. Here's the Raiders report card. So treatment of families, we got an A for. Home game field, we got an A minus. Food and dining area, A. Nutrition and dietitian, A. Locker room, A. Training room, A. Training staff, A. So there goes all your Deuce Gruden haters. Training room, A. Training staff, A. Weight room, A plus, which we've heard before that how amazing the weight room is there, and how awesome the facility is too. I guess too. You
Right.
could say. I mean, all those are great grades. Okay, strength coach is A, another notch in Deuce Gruden's hat for those that don't like him. So now this is where it gets interesting. All right. So again, keep in mind this is based on last year's coaches, not the current roster coaches. So position coaches got a C plus. This one's funny. Offensive coordinator got a big fat F. So we all know who that was for, right, Nate?
Yep.
Chip Kelly was very well liked, as you can see.
Yes. 1,000%.
Defensive coordinator, which was Patrick Graham, got a C. Special teams coordinator got a C minus. The team travel. So this is, the arrangements they make for hotels, airlines, buses, the whole 9 yards. They got a B, which kind of what I expect. I mean, you can't stay at the Ritz-Carlton every time you go away, You tend to stay at nice places, I'm sure. But head coach got a C plus. So, like Leo said in the chat or in our message, if everybody loved Pete Carroll so much, then why do you only get a C plus? So that just, I think, goes to show you that, wasn't so good. General manager got an A minus, though. I'm all right with that one.
Mm-hmm.
This one kind of shocked me. Team ownership, an A. And everybody always rips on Mark, but obviously he's doing something right. They graded him an A. So, I would think that would be something they would also grade Al Davis at, don't you think?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Just based on what we know, how he handled himself around the players and how much the players liked him. I had to see what the chat's been saying about this. This ought to be good. Let's see. Oh, wow, maybe. All right, let's see. Can't remember a linebacker class this good. You're absolutely right. What's up, Ryu? Job. Big Texan fans are mad about it, so it's a good thing for us. Blocked him up ASAP. No. Total average was 41, fastest in past 5 years. Ever since all these analytics dweebs stating linebackers don't matter, low value. They're proving that wrong this year. What's up, Michael? It's good to start having something to give these players some context when put together with other classes. What's up, Money Chuck? Ruben Baines, arms a T-Rex. We should be as critical on him as we are with Genty and Mendoza being drafted so high. Thick frames. If Bain can be an interior, his arm length wouldn't matter as much. That's not wrong. Takes my chuckle. So Baines had a lot of missing in action plays. Connell's eyeing Geno Smith. They can have him. Okay, here we go. So John Raider, head coach F. Yeah, probably on that one too. Everything but the coaches are good with us. Yeah, I agree. And that was obviously our weakest point last year. C minus, offensive coordinator, F minus, big surprise. That F is because of Brennan. Well, that's the coordinator though. I mean, he'd be falling under the position coaches. I'm surprised his C plus was even as high as the grade they gave. To be honest with you, didn't like the last. No, they obviously didn't. So everybody's kind of agreeing with this. I doubt they meant Tom Brady. Players like Mark, bro, just let's be honest. Pete Carroll looked like Joe Biden lost it. Oh, he definitely did. Where's the O-line? Well, again, he falls under position coaches with the O-line. What's up, Jasona? He treats the players all great. All of the old players are still around. He treats them like family. Makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Young eyes are the keenest. So, what's up? What's up? Wonder if position coaches were hired because of Leonard. Could have been. Let's see. I and Jeff can vouch for this. Believe Mesado was the better pass rusher, more athletic and disciplined in his rush lanes. I won't disagree. All right, so that was that. I just wanted to put that up. He put that in the chat, and I'm like, oh, I'm totally using that tonight because that's a good way to segment it, to start and everything off. So with that being said, do you think the grades will be better next year, Nate?
I do think so. I can hear myself like double too. I might be a little out on the line.
I don't know why. Let's see. Can you still hear you double?
No, not anymore.
All right. I don't know why. That was weird. Let's see. What did you say? In Kubiak's interview, he acted like we are good on O-line. I said that last night. I don't think we're that far off, but we still need a veteran presence out there too. Someone sent that to Cheeto since he loves Chip. He sent that to us.
He's the one that sent it to us.
That posted it in our chat. Let's see. What's up, Eric? What's going on? Just trying to get through the chat. I predict this next staff grade will have an A+, B-, A-, and B+, no F. And I would not expect an F or a C.
I wouldn't either.
But that remains to be seen. It depends on what we do. John Leone's in the house, and so is Daniel Berry. What's up, gentlemen?
Salute.
So, Nate, let me ask you this. Was there anybody in particular that you were looking for now that we're switching to a 3-4 that was going to be – basically, we already know what we're doing with our first pick. It's going to be Mendoza. With our second pick, what was it you were hoping for us to do in the second round?
In the second round, I've been saying Jacoby Lane for a minute now. I think he could just help this already young wide receiver core just get some more young bodies in there and help develop with Mendoza, with the offense as a whole. Our offense is very young right now, so I've been saying Jacoby Lane for a minute. He's a big, tall wide receiver, can go up and get the ball. He's a great jump ball player. And I think that's something that we've been missing on this Raiders team for a little bit since really like Devontae Adams, honestly. So I think that he'll round out our wide receiver room for sure. But of course, we're in the market for a linebacker now for sure, as well as a corner. I think we're super, super low on corners just in general in our room right now. So I like Pons and. I just thought of a guy earlier today too. I don't know, but you can name the top corners there. We can probably land one in our second round pick for sure. And then of course at linebacker, we all know how low and how old our linebacker room was last year. We definitely need to have some reinvigoration there on the defense side of the ball, especially going to a 3-4. We're going to need some mobile linebackers in the middle for sure. So I got to look at some numbers here and people that performed well. I know you had a couple of guys that you said looked pretty good today at the linebacker position. So it's going to be interesting to see for sure.
All right. So you're still basically saying in our second pick, we should be going wide receiver then and not even addressing the linebacker right away, you think? Or
I mean, that's just kind of my personal thought. It just feels like we're going heavy in our offensive development, considering that we got an offensive-minded head coach. So it just seems like the trend that's going towards that way. But like I said, we are just so in obvious need of help and bodies just on the opposite side of the football. So it makes sense to go corner or linebacker in that position.
So this is where I think I have to say this. I know I didn't want to do this tonight. This was not the goal. But based on our inability to have any decent linebackers to fill this 3-4 the right way, because it's going to take some speed and power, and we don't have that with the linebackers on the roster now. Even I see that. I'm not a defensive type-minded guy. This is where trading out of that number one would really help this situation. Do you agree or disagree with that?
No,
and I'm not
I agree with that.
Not Mendoza thing. I'm just putting this out there right now.
Salute, Arnie.
Did you say you agree?
I do agree, yeah.
All right. Because I guess you'd have to look at it this way. If we address in free agency a wide receiver, a legit threat type wide receiver that comes in here, then obviously we don't really need to grab one in the second round, you think? And then
of course.
Put our money on a defensive player. Because I think in our second round pick is got to be defense, regardless of what the position is. Preferably after what I've been learning now, I've been trying to learn a little bit more between the 4-3, 3-4, and trying to pick up a little bit more on defense, doing a little bit studying on my own here. I definitely think a nose tackle and linebacker are our two top priorities outside of taking Mendoza.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what falls to us at 36 remains to be seen.
Yeah.
What can we do in free agency to offset the need of using that in the second round? Thank God free agency's first. We can address that in free agency, hopefully, and bring in guys that can, bolster those ranks. And then we can do what we need to do in the second round. So it's kind of like a crapshoot at this point. Luckily free agency opens up in, 2 more weeks, less than 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
So let me just catch up with the chat here real quick. I didn't want to talk about the whole no Mendoza thing. That was the whole goal tonight, because Nate and I have been thinking about what we were going to really do tonight, because we didn't want to rehash the Max thing and the Mendoza and the draft pick crap. So the combine starting today really kind of helped that, and then coming up with the idea of building a player tonight, I thought it was going to be fun too. Can you all post a chat consensus before and after the draft of players to pick up? Post the chat consensus after the draft. I don't know what you mean by that. You mean after the draft? You're talking about like the undrafted free agents?
No, he's saying what is the consensus of everybody that wants, like, who do they want for us to draft, and then see the results of when draft day comes?
Well, I mean, basically that would just be people doing mock drafts is what that would come to, because
essentially.
Yeah. So Eric's saying D-tier edge at 36. Michael says second round depends on free agency, of course, right. Right now, right tackle, wide receiver, and DN, unless a blue chip defensive tackle, linebacker, or safety drops. John Raider says 36 could be between linebacker, defensive tackle, and OL. Money Chuck says, if we can't get Linderbaum a free agent, would you spend top money on Devin Lloyd? Oh, I would, absolutely.
I would too.
Absolutely. Him coming in would be a huge uptick in linebacker for sure.
In my personal opinion, I think we're going to go after essentially not every single free agent coming out of Seattle, but a lot of them I think will be in the running for. And
I think so too.
I think it helps too, because a lot of the positions that are becoming free agents in Seattle are positions of need for the Raiders, like especially at corner, like you said right here, Tariq Woolen and Kobe Bryant.
What's up, Army 82nd? Thank you for your service, my brother. I appreciate you. Even though you're a Vikings fan, that's fine. Anybody that's in here that's not a fan of the Raiders and is a fan of one of the other teams, come back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock on my channel. I host a show called The No Huddle. It's open to all fans of all 32 teams. So if you want to talk your team I have a phone line that I have set up. It's pinned to the top of my chat. You can call now and leave a voicemail. We'll listen to the voicemails live on the show, and then you can call in and talk live about your team too. So that's an option for you. I'm trying to really build that one up. It's getting there. Drafts have some nice depth at linebacker. You can still get some good ones in the third and fourth. Yeah, absolutely, because there's plenty in there. You know, trade out 67 and move up 52 if someone we want is there. That's a possibility. It's hard to predict with our draft when we still get to see who we pick up. Correct. Told you I wasn't doing that today, Scream. I'm being good. I'm trying to turn a new leaf today. What's up, Barney? How you doing, brother? What's up, Fair Raider? Rodriguez ran really well today. Nice pick. Yeah, he looked really good today, too. He did. The league never enforces rules violations, so everyone tampers and cheats. Rated number 1 is in full effect. Yeah, rule number 1. Now that we really are going 3-4, how does this affect Jamal Adams? This will be his first 3-4 if we resign him. We talked about that last night because I even threw his name out there, what we wanted to. And actually, Jay put it up. He put up the list of all the free agents, and he was talking about who we want to keep and cut. I think I was the only one that said to keep Jamal.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep Jamal Adams.
I think all of you guys wanted it. The other 3 wanted it. You, Jay, and Leo wanted to cut him. What's up, Big Tone? He says, O-line. Mendoza must be protected unless we heavily invest in it. Free agents. I'm sure we're going to be a heavy player in free agency for O-line. We have to be.
Yeah.
That's a given. Jamal looks like he's returning with his Twitter message. I wouldn't be surprised if Jamal Adams comes back. I don't have a problem with him. I don't want Khalil Mack. What about you? I mean, I wouldn't, I should say. I shouldn't say no right away.
I don't know, honestly. It seems like he's still effective, but after coming back from injury, I'm not completely sure. He is getting older up there. I'm not sure how much he's going to demand.
Well, I was just going to ask you that. If the money's right, I mean, I didn't even look to see. You know what? Let me look right now. I'll see what his value is.
It's probably pretty low, considering age, injury history.
Let's see. Linebacker is. Where the fuck is he on this list? Why the hell can I not find him? Yeah, that's why. Why did I click linebacker? And he's at 18 mil. That's what his previous salary is. His market value is 18.4 right now. I don't know. At 35
18 is a lot.
Old, 35 years old. I don't know about that one. Yeah,
18 is a bit too much.
Yeah, I think so. What's up, Raider Luso? Chef want to draft Bobby Boucher. Yeah, I shouldn't probably H2O yet. Yeah, we can't baby football players now. That's why I like this offensive line coach, because I think he's going to instill that old school vibe to this offensive line. Yeah, see, Raider Luso said pass on Khalil. Rorschach's wants to know about something for you, Nate.
I see an Air Jordan shoebox. What do you know about the GOAT? This one is empty right now. The shoes are back there. I don't know if you can see them. They're on the floor back there. I just recently washed them.
I can't see them. What's up, Martinez? What's up, Anthony? All right, so Michael says second round, right tackle, wide receiver if one of the first round that drops, or maybe one of the Indiana boys. Defensive end, Messidor, Young, or possibly D.T. Woods, linebacker Allen, or Balsey. Jesse Minster told McAfee Linderbaum is top priority for them.
There you go.
So I'm only giving $21 million deal to Linderbaum. I'm not going to raise the amount. Yeah, they already offered him a bag from what they're saying is a rumor. Who knows? Would you say Nate using that 150
You know what that is?
No.
It's a guy on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. I just saved myself $150. It's like a shoe cleaner. His product is like a shoe cleaner, and he says that all the time.
I don't buy shoes that I have to worry about cleaning them. So, or sneakers, I should say. Let's see. All right, so all right, so we already talked about this. We already talked about the Raiders shifting to a 3-4, which is why I think paying particular attention to the combine today was definitely enlightened me a little bit more. Because last year, I don't think I even watched the linebackers and defensive linemen. I was more watching for the Saturday, which was the skill players, and then Sunday was the offensive linemen, which is the same thing this weekend. So Saturday we'll have the skill position players, so it'll be quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs, and then Sunday will be offensive linemen. Tomorrow is the defensive backs, so definitely going to be watching that one too. Not with probably as much intent as like today's was. You're going to definitely see a lot more speed tomorrow. That's for damn sure with that group. Let's see. So with that being said, I brought up, I don't know if anybody saw this today or looked through any of this yet, but these were the speeds from, I'm going to shut the chat off the screen too real quick. These were the 40s for today. Is that better?
Yeah, I can see that now. Oh,
Okay.
That's even better.
So this is all positions today. So this is taking an effect. Edge, linebackers, defensive linemen. So obviously the first one today was Averill Reese. I mean, the guy was ridiculous today. And even Sonny Styles. They both had a really good day today from what I saw. The ones that kind of stuck out to me, I wrote some names down that as I was watching this, I was like really interested in seeing what they were doing. So Styles, I thought he had a good day. Are you familiar with any of these guys' names? I mean, like, who was your top guy for, like, if we were to go linebacker or edge first, and we'll do the defensive line later. Who's the ones that you were really shooting for?
I mean, they're all kind of like obvious, and they're going to be at everybody's top of the draft board. As far as linebacker, I do really like Anthony Hill Jr. Arvell Reese, I mean, that time alone is going to shoot him up draft boards. I know he played like outside linebacker at Ohio State, which is going to be our edge position in this 3-4. So that's why they have him at edge here. Sonny Styles is very good as well, and that time is going to shoot him up draft boards as well. David Bailey played very well at Texas Tech this past year, so that's really good. But I mean, really, like if it was a stand-up linebacker, it's got to probably be Anthony Hill Jr. I do like him a lot. And then as far as edge, I mean, Bain has been talked about a lot. I did hear a lot of the hype died down during the middle of the season, and then it was really Reese and Bain the whole time. So I think it's really good for Reese to one run this time, and two to get the measurements on Bain so everyone can be scared about that.
Yeah, and that's the one thing too I wanted to mention tonight was, Bain obviously didn't partake in any of the stuff today other than he did his measurables, like they measured him, and that was the big deal with him today, is his arms came in a little short. So, and they were even saying that Daniel Jeremiah was even saying that that's going to drop him overall, because some teams are just going to be scared of that. They're not going to, they're not going to be in favor of that. They're going to be like, that's a big deal. Just like last year, with what's his name on the offensive line? Will Campbell. It didn't show as much during the season, I don't think. But once he got into the playoffs and played against a lot stiffer competition, he was getting ruined out there. So I mean that did come into play, which is why a lot of teams really weren't high on him in the first round last year, and it showed in the playoffs this year. So I mean, with these guys today, I mean there was some speeds out there I wasn't expecting for some of the size of some of these guys. Reese just was in a zone of his own out there, the way he was moving around and just his footwork and everything too. And it was funny because the way they had them set up and each they do everything in numbers, in order. And Sonny Styles was out there, and the guy that was running right after him every single time was another one that everybody's kind of hoping we possibly get is Caleb Rodriguez. Jacob, sorry. And they even said it, Daniel Jeremiah, he goes, unfortunately for Jacob, he's got to run behind Styles. So every time Styles did his drill, Jacob had to follow it up. Like if they were separated, he kind of would have stood out a little bit more. But because he's following him up every time, he was either neck and neck with Styles or he was just a hair off, So like you could see the difference between the two and their play styles. So I thought that was kind of funny when he said that too. So Styles was definitely one of the ones I wrote down. Gums was another one. Right here from Florida. Mm-hmm. He was another one that had some good runs today too, and some of the drills and such. I mean, a 4.6 speed. I mean, some of the speed on these guys was insane. I was not expecting this. Romeo Height had a good run too today, like his overall. Even this kid Heineke, some of his stuff. Here he is, Cassius Howell, another one from Texas A&M. Who's the other guy I wrote down? Was Kelly one of them? No, it was Rieger. Was he in the tackles? Howell, Gums, Rieger, Bailey. I had Bailey on there. Durant, that was definitely one of them right here. This guy. He ran a 4.75 as a defensive tackle. Gums was Rieger. I liked what I saw from this guy today. Is he? It's a white dude, so he'll be easy. They didn't put him in here. He didn't run that slow. Let's see. Did I go by him already? Oh, here he is. Mason Rieger from Wisconsin. He ran a 4.78. He had some great footwork on a couple of the drills that they were running today. He reminded me a little bit of like Max, I would say, but a beefier Max. Like he's got some muscle build to him, whereas Max doesn't. I don't think anyway. Let's see. Baines tape versus Louisville was awful. I didn't see that. We'll just die on our shields. Let's see. Did you see the message from Rorschach on here? He asked you something.
No.
He says, have you been able to hear any of my legendary phone calls? Because I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm hilarious.
I haven't, honestly.
He starts it off every time. Did you ever see The Watchmen, the movie?
Yeah.
With the actual Rorschach, his voice. That's how he starts his phone call off every time. Rorschach.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny. Let's see. Jeremy Chin is going to be key in this 3-4 with a hybrid role. We still need a cover safety, and I get one in free agency with a third round pick. Being to keep his high status, he better cook a 4.5 or better, 48 for at least 39. What's up, Elon? Something I saw today too that they did that I thought it was hilarious. They did that. They do the simulcan.
Yeah.
Well, they'll show past players versus a current player. So they did it of Myles Garrett. Who's the kid from Denver? Benito.
Oh, Nick Benito.
Yep. So it was Myles Garrett, Benito, and Reese. All three of them on this, shadowed over each other, running the 40. Dude, Reese smoked both.
Damn.
I mean, it was insane. I was like, God damn. But to watch Myles Garrett out there, even when he was a rookie or coming out in 2017, he was still massive.
Yeah, bro, it was
big crazy. Son of a bitch. Like, good Lord. I mean, that's kind of what I took away from this today was mainly the footwork, the overall speed. I mean, again, still, I mean, it's the combine. I mean, it's limited under control and everything. Luckily, nobody really got hurt from what it looked like too, so that's a good thing. After the top 50 draftees, this 26 draft falls off, but to build the team with that, I don't think so. I don't think it falls off after the top 50. I think that there's a lot. I think there's a lot of talent in this that we can benefit from, you know. But we'll see with the rest of it this weekend. So I think that's pretty much about it with that. Unless anybody's got any. You got anything you want to add to this? I mean, was there anybody you wanted to see their time from today?
Not that I can think of. I mean, Jacob Rodriguez I really like, so it was cool to see him a little bit higher on the boards there too.
Yeah, where was he? I'll bring him back up here again.
I think he's going to be good no matter where he goes, to be honest. I just think
I don't disagree with that at all. Yeah, here he is right here. So prospect grades a 6.3. He's 6'1".
I don't know if you've heard, but iExcel is perfect for busy kids like me. It helps me practice everything we do in school. My mom calls it healthy screen time. I call it fun. Although, I guess I'm learning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to kill that.
Sorry, YouTube, we didn't mean that.
Sorry. No, sorry. She made French onion soup, but I'm not a fan of French onion soup at all. Just to keep an eye on some guys, the guys I was looking at today, obviously two of them from Texas Tech, which was Hunter and Oneedham on the defensive line, and Durant, Jackson from Florida State, and then obviously Proctor. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones I wrote down based on what I saw today that I thought, could possibly be part of our future, maybe. Who knows? Depends on what else we do in free agency for sure.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is next week, after the combine's over, obviously, a week from tonight, we're going to have 805 on with us, and we're going to talk more of a breakdown on what he took away from that, where he thinks certain players fit better with us. Dig a little bit deeper into the combine itself once that it's over, and at that point, I think once the combine's over, you're going to get that initial ranking of where everybody kind of falls until everybody starts doing their pro days.
Yeah.
So I think that will give us a better estimate on what we're going to do in the second round, possibly based on how guys move up or drop back.
Yeah.
Because there will be a lot of moving around after this weekend, 100%. I mean, it's going to happen. They're already talking about what's his name dropping back because of the short arm. So
yeah.
Let's see what we got for a chat. Oh, Coach is here. What's up, Coach? Echoed what 805 said. Went through Mendoza's first 8 games and was underwhelmed, but said Ty Simpson's first 8 looked better. I'm not big on combine 40s running on the painted slows guys down on springs. Oh yeah. Yeah, true. What's up, Alex? What's going on, man? The healthy screen time is what? Let's see. Offense free agent needs wide receiver 1, Pierce, 1 starter at any O-line position, and a complimentary running back and a fullback. My coach Ty was cooking at the beginning of the season. I think Williams as your number 1 wide receiver, it should help.
Ryan Williams wasn't that good this year.
I did. Somebody said that earlier too in the chat that Arizona was interested in Geno. If they
Take
can
him
have,
now. Take him now.
seriously. If it saves us cap space and we don't have to cut him, I'm happy with that. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I guess at the combine, our Raiders are telling rookies how they would feel playing with Mendoza. I wish I had some. I wish I knew somebody that was there right now. Well, Silver Smoke usually goes, and I haven't heard from him in a while, so I was curious to see if he was there this weekend. All Jeff's wishes for our Raiders are fallen to our favor. What wishes? I forget already. Let's see. So, do you have anything you want to add about the combine? Your takeaways from anything, or like what you're looking at for this weekend?
I mean, honestly, I wasn't able to catch anything as of today. I'm gonna try my hardest to try and catch everything on the weekend. I think the most important one will probably be the offensive linemen and the corners. Of course, we have to see exactly who we get in free agency, but just to watch those guys because they are such an important need for us. I think that's going to be really fun to see those guys, especially because we all have our favorite guys we want to look out for too.
Yeah, definitely. I get that. Rorschach, I agree with that, but his fridge stays. I'd rather keep his fridge, but he can go. After what I saw today with Jacob, I never really saw him before, and
he's
I'm
a tackling
intrigued.
machine.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued, 100%. Dude, that Styles kid, man, he's insane too. It just between his vertical jump and then his long jump is like, holy crap.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, where did I see it? It was showing. It was somewhere on Twitter. It was not Twitter, Instagram. They were talking about the combine, and it was an image of Max going through his combine stuff, and it looked like his long jump was further than Styles was.
Oh,
by
really?
like a couple of inches. Yeah.
Oh, dude, honestly, I'm thinking the same thing.
I really think that them switching to a 3-4 is really going to change the order and how they're going to draft positions. I think that's going to have a huge impact on it. Well,
It definitely will.
Let me take that back. It's going to affect our free agent first, what we're going to put our money towards. Because if we can get Lloyd, that's huge. That's
I agree.
That's one major piece of the puzzle down right there. So a later right tackle in the draft could be Pronova and maybe Dunker if he's there. And you think he could man the spot for you? I hope so. I mean, I kind of like Dunker. I really do.
I like Dunker.
That's why I really want to, Sunday I will be live, Saturday and Sunday. But Sunday is going to be the one I really want to pay attention to because, I'm an offensive line-minded type of guy anyway. I want to see what these guys do. I want to see their footwork. I want to see just anything and everything I can on these guys. See who moves up, who looks better. And then, once the rankings come out, we'll go from there at that point. I expect some offensive linemen to really jump around this board based on this weekend. Do you think Eichenberg and Lindenberg?
I mean, they have to get better coverage-wise. I mean, I feel like they both can tackle pretty decently. It's just their coverage is so bad.
I think coach is in the chat. He might perk up about Tommy Ami. Maybe a flyer on J.C. Davis or Markel Bell later or Wagner even. All right. So we're gonna switch a little something up here. It's really not much to talk about the combine other than just the numbers we saw today, and
yeah,
the guys that we're looking at. So we're gonna have some fun the rest of the show. I think is what we're gonna do.
Let's do it.
Let me just get through this here. Eichenberg and Lindbergh bring no coverage chops to like they needed additional help. Nate is Little Bear because you sit so low. I like to call in on Saturday's show. We'll see. You can call in during the day or night. I don't care. What do you mean you're a little nervous?
I don't know what to say.
You have plenty to say when you call in at the start anyway. What kind of draft is this overall? Meat and potatoes guys, elite talent, old guys who stayed for the NIL money. You know, and it's funny you say that now because they did talk about that today when they were covering this. And Rich and Daniel Jeremiah were the two main hosts on it today. And they were talking about how they're not used to guys being this higher of an age coming out of college. You know, they're used to, you know, like 22-year-olds, 21-year-olds. You know, some of these guys today were like 24, going to be 25 by the time the season starts. So it's an older group of, you know, players coming out. So because we're still we're at the tail end now of that COVID time frame where guys got to play extended time. NIL, so they're staying their full 4 years. They're not coming out as sophomores or juniors and shit. So they're staying that full time frame. So yeah, you're getting a little bit more longer in the tooth type players, which on the downside means they're gonna have less time in the NFL too. You know, because they spent an extra 2 years in college. So that will have an effect going forward. So some of these guys aren't going to be playing these long-ass careers like you've seen. And I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I think that's big with the quarterbacks too because those records, they're not going to be broken. You know, those like Tom Brady's record, I don't think you're ever going to see that get broken unless there's a change in the college ranks where kids are coming out sooner. NIL either stops or the portal changes, you know, something along that line. Other than that, those records, you're not going to have kids coming out of college at 25 years old or 24 years old and playing for 20 years like Brady did. That means they're 44 and still playing this game. Those records, no one's going to touch those. Even the running backs. I can't see any running back breaking Emmitt Smith's record at this point. Wide receiver, yeah, that's a possibility. That could definitely be a possibility. Let's see, Jeff, and we can't address everything this first season. Keeping that in mind, what positions are you willing to address next year? For me, wide receiver, and edge if we don't take Max.
Trade. He meant trade.
Trade, yeah. Definitely edge. I mean, because if we still have Max, I mean, he's only going to be getting older, and he's only going to start getting more wear and tear on him. If we don't grab one this year, that's going to be able to play opposite of him. You're definitely going to address that. And if we don't do wide receiver this year, whether it be free agency or draft, that would have to be a top priority. This year has to be offensive lineman. We have to go heavy O-line, especially if you're bringing in a rookie. You've got to protect him. And if we don't bring in the right pieces to protect him and give Genty running room, then our offense is stuck in the mud again. Do you feel any different, Nate, or you got anything you want to add on that?
I think that I can agree. You know, we can wait on wide receiver and edge, exactly like you said, especially if we keep Max. And
What's up, Chris?
Although we do need to address it, I don't think we're going to get to be able to address it because there's so many holes still available in this, you know, entire organization still. So I think eventually we will get to it, but it's not, I don't think that of the highest priority in this draft is, I think we could probably wait on another safety too, if we're being honest. Like it's going to be filled for at least another year or two. So we can probably wait on that as well. I mean, but besides really those kind of three positions, everything else we're going to need to try and fill immediately, honestly. I can't really think of another position besides obviously the ones that are filled by like Genty and Bowers and, you know, like that. Besides those positions, there's I can't really think of one that is going to be able to, you know, let's just wait on.
So, John Raider, that's the actual grade from the the Chargers. They got a C- for family treatment in being field. That's funny.
That's funny.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play not so much a game, but we're gonna get you guys involved in the chat. Nate doesn't even know I'm doing this, so this is new to him too. He knows the other thing we're gonna do about building the ultimate player tonight with your help as the chat. But right now we're gonna do an alternate universe Raiders. Okay, so what that means is it's gonna show up as a banner, and then I want your answers from the chat, and I want Nate's answer too. So we'll have a little fun with this. This is what happens during the off season when there's not much to talk about, and we don't want to rehash let's kick Max out of Vegas and let's trade the number 1 pick away, and no one wants Mendoza and all that other crap. So we're gonna just have fun tonight. So first one is, if the Raiders were a movie, what would they be? Now, by that, I mean, would they be like a comedy? Would they be a thriller? Would they be a detective type movie? Would they be a love story? Would they be a rom-com? Or bromance? Or foreign film? So if the Raiders were a movie, what would they be? What genre of movie would they be?
What genre of movie?
Let's do this. Let's base it from a year's time frame. So from this time last year to right now. So we'll base it on a full 365-day cycle.
From this past season, basically?
Yeah, so from February 26th last year to February 26th.
Now. Okay, got you.
So basically from a full NFL cycle we'll look at.
Honestly, it's hard to say. To me personally, it'll probably be something like a thriller, like a mystery, like detective movie. Because what the fuck are we doing? Like, we're trying to search for answers. Everyone's waiting for anticipation for like, what is the answer to the big question? When are we gonna get a good theme?
Yeah.
So I would say something like that, like a thriller.
Well, these are what we got so far. You can see them already. So you got horror show from Rorschach. Brandon says a goofy comedy. Dave says a mystery. Jarrett says comedy.
Like
Brandon says
Naked Gun.
comedy, like Naked Gun. Yeah, plain naked. I could see that. A whodunit is the mystery. Scary movie.
It's a scary movie.
Cougar porn for Money Chuck. Michael says the Raiders would be a quirky dark horror comedy. Shaun of the Dead.
That's a good one.
It went awful very quickly and only got worse. Ooh,
I like that. I like that one. Like a Shaun of the Dead.
George says a Trade Max movie. Where's the flag? What's up, man? He says the Goonies. Rorschach, a movie like Clue. They would be The Room.
The Room.
I have no idea what that means, but okay. All right. Anybody else before we move on? If the Raiders were a movie, what would they be? No? Okay.
No? Okay.
All right. Wait a minute. What did we get? Did we get one more?
No.
Oh, they lose that one. A zombie movie. Yeah. Yeah. Or a dementia movie because of Pete Carroll. All right, here's the next one. If the Raiders were a villain.
If they were a villain.
Just think of all the villains in movies and comic books. Like, what type of villain would they be?
They would be
There's
freaking.
no right or wrong answer. So none of these have a right or wrong answer. It's just what your imagination can think of.
You'd be condiments, man.
Be what?
Condiments, man. Condiment King is what it is. Condiment King.
What the fuck is that?
He's a Batman villain. He literally just shoots fucking Ketchup and mustard.
So he's like the Bills Mafia, the guys that squirt the ketchup and mustard on that one guy every game, right?
Uh-huh. He's just a joke.
Edgar Sosa says the Joker. A villain like I'm not bueno. That's the best answer. Yeah.
I'm not bueno's freaking refrigerator.
Yeah. Michael says Doth, one of the first and most consistently related to the Raiders. The names line up, the look, etc. Okay. Absent-minded McDaniels.
Doofenshmirtz is a good one.
Gargamel. Whose is a good one?
Doofenshmirtz.
What the hell's that one?
It's from like a cartoon. It's from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, that's a good one. Inspector Dreyfus from the Pink Panther. Its eyes always twitching. The movie that was really bad.
Yeah.
See, they would be Epstein, rest in peace. And
oh my god.
Oh my god. The bud guy from The Great Race, Professor Fate, Jack Lemmon. John Lance is a love story with the love fans to give the players that are gone. The bad guy who cut Mark's hair. It's a barber. Guys, the villain has to be intimidating. Who the hell do we intimidate? You're absolutely right there.
Nobody.
He wore black and was hilarious. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. I think we're going to get a lot of answers on this one. If the Raiders were a metal band.
I mean, the easy one to say is Metallica.
Exactly. So don't go with Metallica. Try and come up with something different, something totally off the wall. Oh, I like this one. Every Scooby-Doo villain because he was a pesky kid. Because we a pesky kid.
What is the
Old Man Dithers? Floyd the Bomber.
What is it called?
Brandon says Mega My Death.
Mega My Death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Motorhead, okay. The Coyote from the Roadrunner. The Suck-Ass Band. Okay.
Oh my god. We'd be Baby Metal.
Baby Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Weird Al Yankovic. Well, that's a good one, but he's not heavy metal.
He's not a heavy metal.
He could sing any genre of music.
That's true. That's true.
The guy is amazing. I fucking love Weird Al. Epstein's still alive.
My god.
Twisted Sister. Okay. I would say Hugh. H.U. Have you ever heard of that band?
Mm-mm.
They're a Japanese heavy metal, like death metal band. Look them up. Listen to it. They're a fucking great song. I love it. Tiny Tim. Bands that don't tank. Rebuildica instead of Metallica. Motorhead has the long running street cred, hard living and hard looking style kind of vibe. Iron Maiden, maybe. Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills. Okay.
Oh my god, this is such an old man music.
What?
The Hue.
Bueno's favorite artist that did. What do you mean it's old man music?
No, it's just funny.
What? Listen to the song Wolf Totem. That's a good one.
That's the one that I was listening to right now.
I love that one. Hugh, cool. I like them. I can't understand a word they're saying at the time, but whatever. Fucking pretty good. All right. We'll go on to the next one. This is where you go. Did you come up with one yet, Nate?
Oh, yeah, Baby Metal.
Baby Metal. Okay. All right. This is the last one. If the Raiders were a weather event.
I got one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Ramstein. Yeah, that would be a good one, actually, Mike. Raider tap instead of Spinal Tap. Okay. All right. So,
yeah.
Well,
if the Raiders were a weather event, I got one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, a light drizzle.
I'm going shitstorm.
A shitstorm. That's a good one.
Baby Metal is fun.
Baby Metal is fun. That's
Earthquake
true.
all the way. Tornado. Bueno. Gloomy days.
Gloomy days.
Daniels. President Trump's favorite Stormy Daniels. Young Guns were as intimidating as a cloudy day.
Literally.
See, Raiders replacing their coaches like Spinal Tap replacing drummers. A glacier breaking. A drought.
A drought? That's a good one, too.
What's up, Bill? It is a great song. I love that song.
Love to them.
Hey, we'll go a little bit longer, and then we're going to have some more fun. And this is going to completely involve the chat on this one. I'm taking all cues from the chat on the next thing coming up. Raining cats and NFL first round busts. Okay?
That's another good one.
If the Raiders will weather the autumn wind, of course, has to be. Okay, I can live with that one, definitely. Keeping it within the Raider genre. Keep it going, Jeff. I don't have any others. These are all I have. Let's see. All right, I can expand on this if you want. Hold on.
A dust storm, winds of change, a shitstorm.
Let's see what it comes up. Let's see. Okay, these are the types we can go with. Wow, there's a lot of options here. So we can do if the Raiders were a TV show, a video game, historical era, a car, a WWE faction, a city, a personality. No, that one doesn't. We already did that one. A building. Oh, wait a minute. I got some good ones. Here we go. We're going to do this one. We'll do this one. I like this one. What do we got here? Winds of change, a dust storm, shit storm, drizzling shits. I like that one. Hurricane Fernando. Oh, God. Not. All right, let's do this one. I think this will be a good one. If the Raiders were a food.
That's a good one.
Oh, I like that one. Just wind. Just wind, baby. That one's funny. I like that one. So if the Raiders were a food, Mike a feet flurry. If the Raiders were a food, Sunday gravy. I like that.
If they were a food, it would be like, fuck. What would it be?
I just saw Jaw Raiders.
Tacos, torta, burritos.
Tacos, torta, burritos.
I think it would be something like, man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's like really, really bad for you. Exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to think of something. Exactly. Anything greasy because it's terrible for you, but you love it. You can't stop eating it.
Bootio is Rorschach's favorite morning snack. What's a badass food? Like hardcore barbecue from a giant black smoker. Harmful if swallowed. Ooh,
Full of
what is this question? It's if the Raiders were a food, what would they be? Big lot. Rotten tomatoes. Okay, I can go with that. If the Raiders were a food, I'm trying to think of a good one for that one.
It'll be like a deep fried something because it tastes so good, but it's so bad for you.
Or it just tastes so bad because we're so bad.
That too. But it's something that you want to eat because you want to watch it.
Yeah, that's
No
the
matter
one
how
right
bad
there.
it is. Liver and onions.
Fucking my dad loved that when I was a kid. I never ate that shit. It's disgusting. What's up, Michael? What's going on? Fuck you, Bueno. Not iced coffee, bitch.
Iced coffee's bomb.
42-year-old spoiled milk. Ugh.
Jeez.
How about blue? You know what blue
Balut?
is?
Oh,
Ugh, no, thank
no
you.
way.
Big Luck says a Vegas buffet. Legs and eggs at a strip club. The Foxy Lady here in Rhode Island in Providence has a strip club called the Foxy Lady, and they used to run a special at a time called Legs and Eggs. You'd go there in the morning, you'd have like a buffet breakfast while you're watching the strippers. So you'd be sitting there eating, and they'd be dancing right in front of you. Vegetable oil, baby. Vegetable oil, baby oil. It's all Diddy for not bueno. And Taco Bell looks good and painful at the end. Yeah, okay. The Raiders are the pepperoni on the NFL's pizza. It's only good when they are good.
That one right there.
Raiders with big butt. Listen, it expired food.
That's funny.
Strippers and food should never mix. Oh, absolutely not. I agree. It's gross.
I'm having a blast.
Nothing like crabs on your breakfast. You. A little bit of schmidmer in there too. All right, let's go to a different one now. Ooh, this could be a good one. Oh yeah, I think this will be a good one. Let's see. Get that one out of there. Let's change this one to this. Save and bang. If the Raiders were a conspiracy theory, dumpster dive buffet, intestines. The Raiders are queso. Sicko smells like feet. Ugh.
Crabs
If
on your
the Raiders were a conspiracy theory,
this is a good one.
Illuminati. Watergate. No, that would be if the Patriots were a conspiracy theory.
That's true. That is true.
Cheating and stealing, and yeah, that's more of a Patriots thing for sure. Ooh, it's the Earth flat theory.
Mm.
It definitely weren't the ones who shot JFK. No, believe everything you read, especially about Max. Yes, that's the conspiracy theory right there. Max Crosby does not want to be traded when he really does. Ooh. Conspiracy of dunces.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Come on now. You're not serious.
Walking on Moon. Someone says we used to be great. There was a record of it, but did it really happen? Ooh, I like that. Put a lot of thought into that one, Brandon. God damn. That's a good one. That's what she didn't say about you. They would be aliens, stole my team, and dumped them in Vegas. Night, gents. See you, manada. Later, Dave. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you, brother. All right. We done with this then?
Yeah.
Okay. That was fun. That was fun. That was different. All right. So this is the next step we're going to do. So we're going to build the ultimate Raider. The chat controls the total DNA. And Nate, you can partake in it too. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put up something on the as a banner, and you have to either pick one of the items or you have to
Max Crosby.
No, stop. No Johnny jump ahead. Okay. So basically you're all the GMs right now and you're all controlling the DNA. We're going to build the ultimate Raider. That's the goal on this. All right. So the first one we're going to put up is this is the position. These are the options. You QB, an edge, a linebacker, O-line, or defensive back. And it's kind of whatever the...
I think it's an edge.
No name and real players' names. We're not doing names. We're doing... We're going to start off by building what position. And these are the options. We're eliminating it. Yeah,
to me, it's edge.
All right, so let's see. Pete Carroll shot JFK. Well, he was alive back then. Who knows? Okay. This isn't a draft.
This is not a giraffe.
We got 2 saying QB so far. Yeah, we're building the ultimate Raider. That's the goal here. Yes, Mike. Predator DNA like the movie. Oh, I thought we were still playing the game. No. So we've got 3 for QB. Should have started with a different option first. I knew you fuckers were all going to go QB. I had a feeling. What's up, Cool Kev? What's going on? What's up, Gio? Oh, let me do this for you, Gio. Raiders. Right, so we got 2 for edge. Kicker's not an option, Bueno. Get with the program.
Fucking better. I think edge.
Looks like edge might be winning this one out, to be honest with you.
I've seen a lot of QBs, though.
All right, fine. So we'll go QB. All right. So with that being said,
Max Crosby. Round 2.
No, hold on. It's fucked me all up now.
Because you weren't expecting QB?
No, because I typed something else in and it fucked everything up.
Mac Crosby. You're right, Buendoza. You're right.
All right, so we're doing QB then, right? So QB.
Mm. What is the prompt that you're giving?
What do you mean?
Like for AI, you're putting this in AI, right?
Yeah, I'm going to. All right, so I need their size. So we need how tall and how much they're going to weigh.
Let's do 6'5", 250, 210.
So 6'5" and 210.
No. You know what? Let's go.
6'5", 225. Alex said.
That's beefy.
Let's
go.
It's the ultimate Raider.
6'3", 205. 6'3", 245. Holy shit.
6'3", 6'12". So
6'12".
7'12". I like that idea. Hey, it's the ultimate Raider. It can be as big as we want him to be. We can make him a fucking 7 foot tall, 400-pound quarterback for all you care. Yeah, 6'3", 205. That's small, Alex says.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want to build, a midget? 6'7", 275. What's up, Lucky? 6'5", 290. Oof. It's going to be a round, bulbous-looking quarterback. That's what that's going to be. All right, so what number are we going with? I'm in the difference window.
All right, let's put it right in the middle. 6'4" for the height.
6 foot, 4 inches.
Because I see a lot of 6'5s and the 6'3s.
And the weight?
So let's go 6'4". And then I've been seeing a lot of. We could go like 220. Let's go in the middle again, like 230.
225? No, we'll do 230.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, jaw agrees. 6'4",
All right. 230.
230.
Okay. Yeah, kind of what everybody's saying. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Arm length, short, long, or massive reach?
I don't know what's good for a quarterback. To have long?
Again, this is the ultimate Raider. Doesn't have to be it could be whatever we want it to be. That's the fun of this.
That's why.
The ultimate Raider player. What do you mean why? Because
I said that's why. I think having like shorter arms would be better. Right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I never thought about it or even like looked into that.
Yeah, everybody was a lot smaller back then. The offensive linemen were averaging like 275, 250, 275 then. The length is always a plus. Well, it's the ultimate Raider, but we had to pick a position first, and the majority went quarterback. So that's the way you like them.
Yeah, let's go long. Let's go long. Fuck it.
All right, so we'll go long arms. Okay.
Length is always better. Who said that? Length is always a plus, Michael said. And I agree.
This is one goofy looking fucker, I can tell you right now.
Curse.
All right. So all right. So his physical traits, speed or power?
I think. I'm gonna go speed. I think speed. Everybody else is saying power.
Power. All right, we're going power. Too many people said power.
A lot of people said power.
Yeah.
I think speed, but everybody said power.
All right. And the next one. Play style. Bend. Power or a hybrid? Well, play style. Bend, power, or hybrid?
What does bend mean for a quarterback?
Like flexible, I guess. Very good. 3 for hybrid. 4 for hybrid.
I'm going to say hybrid.
All right, so we'll go hybrid. Play style. Can't wait to see what this is going to look like. It's going to be fucking.
I freaking Wendoza.
All right. Personality: silent assassin or loud villain?
As for a Raider, loud villain.
Loud villain. Too much length is a hindrance. True.
I've never been told that before, so it's okay.
Wow, we got 3 silent assassins. We got a villain. So there's 2. You make 3 on the villain. So
That's
we're tied
4
right
assassin.
now. Oh, there's another assassin. Villain. No, we're tied again 4-4. But the performance value of the loud villain. I'll say it.
There's 2 more villains.
All right, so we're going villain. Loud villain. All right, what's the next one? Next one is Raider Swagger. So it's a level of 1 to 10. Obviously, 10 being the highest swagger, 1 being a pussycat.
I mean, I think this is easy. Everyone's going to say 10.
Yeah, more than likely. Like the massive power, that's a definite pause. Someone's a power bottom.
He got you, bro.
All right, so swagger level 10. I think that might have been the last one. All right. So it did ask at one point to come up with a name, but I'm gonna let it pick the name for it. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of a good Raider name for a quarterback too. I got it. Max Crosby. Oh shit!
I can't see it right now.
Bueno came up with a good name.
Yeah, what?
You have to read it out loud for the class to hear.
All right, hit an enter. Let's see what the fuck we get with this. So we're doing a QB, 6 foot tall, 230 pounds, long arms, traits, power, play style hybrid, a loud villain, Raider swagger, level 10. And then we're gonna, oh my god. And then we're gonna see what we got. Jesus.
Some young.
What did you say? Who am I looking at?
Wendoza.
I missed it. Back do I have to go for it? God damn. What did he say? I don't see it. He
One
got
more.
me. Oh. Mike Ox again, huh? Joe Strong. Bono Mendoza. Siam. Oh, God. This is what it came up with? Really? I like the name. It came up with a good name. I will say that. You'll see. So this is what it came up with.
Derek
Ready?
again. Let's see. Let's hear it. Death Valley, the Ultimate Raider quarterback, number 13.
Death Valley is his name. That's what it came up with. Derek Gannon. That wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be crazier. Oh, I can do the drum roll.
Hey, I can only do so much, Jeff.
And yep.
How do you get that visor? Like an aviator's visor.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's wearing glasses under his helmet.
It's right here. It's seriously right here. Jack badge for QB. That's kind of what it looks like. Why is he all market selling Smiley like Brady? Yeah, right. That guy can get things done. Oh, we got one person that liked it. New Age Jim McMahon, yeah.
Jim McMahon was swaggy, though.
I don't know. What do you think?
It's not bad.
Mendoza after he had two being here.
Mendoza will never have this much swag.
I thought you were playing Lowrider by Wall with that intro.
Yeah, for real.
Actually, he's got gloves on both hands, it looks like, too. I wonder what this would have been like if we would have done it as a... Oh, there we go. This looks more realistic. Let's go with this one. Let's put this one up. I kind of like this one better, to be honest with you.
He's hot. Oh, boy.
He's hot. Where's your quarterback name? I'll find. Jesus, Rorschach, why don't you tell me that sooner? And I got to scroll back like 2 hours.
I'm trying to think of what.
Samsung for the name.
Samsung.
Let me see if I can. This is just Kenny T-Rex Pickett. It looks like Stidham on steroids.
It looks like an NFL Blitz character.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit more. Hey, what can we do with this?
Pale Horseman.
I just made some subtle changes to it. Shoot, could have named him Pale Horseman. Chat, other than QB, if you could choose your best player, what would it be? I'd want a bell cow running back. That could be left tackle. I would want that left tackle first. You know me, I'm big on offensive linemen, so. Does dude have 6 fingers? He does.
Probably.
That's how much of a superhero he is. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's actually got 7 fingers on his right hand.
Yeah, he does.
It
helps him create more spin.
That's AI. Oh my god. I changed it up a bit. Let me see what this one does. Six finger man. Seven finger. I'm looking for the seven finger man. He killed my father. All right, come on, hurry up. This thing's taking forever. Ooh, I like the name on this new one already.
Oh, God.
The name's pretty cool. I like it. I like the name big time.
Death Valley?
No, this new one I just made up. That's a QB who could please a woman with his hand too. Jesus Christ. Fucking Puano. The seven-finger man is the son of the six-finger man from the Princess Bride. Once the villain, always a villain, eh? Don't know what the extra fingers are for. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, this is a beast. Oh.
Let's see.
It's still finishing up. I'm only seeing how. Oh shit. Okay, it gave me two. Oh, I like them both though. I want both. Okay, so let me download this one. Then I'm going to download this one too. The name on the second one's not as good. The name on the first one's pretty damn good. All right, so let's do this. Let's go from Studio, get rid of that one. Put this image up. I switched it up. I made it a defensive tackle. And I made him fucking massive. Bang. His name is Steel Cannon.
That's Ashton Genty. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right?
What's
So I
Ashton
changed it to a
Genty?
defensive tackle, 6'7", 330 pounds, long arms, traits of power, play style is super strong, rate of swagger, a level of 100. And that's what it came up with. Steve Bueno said it. That's Genty.
Jack
Looks
Genty.
like Dixon Slater with the skinny legs. Yeah, Genty leveled up 70 times. Yeah, it's Genty's big brother.
Maybe we should take this down. Genty's gonna get freaking what's it called? He's gonna get tested by the NFL in the morning.
This is the other one. The name's not as good. It came up with its own name. I don't like it. What's up, Steve? How did I become a Raiders fan? I was a kid in the 70s. Saw them during the playoffs because that was the only time they were really on TV around here on the East Coast. So I was fortunate enough that we were in the playoffs a lot in the 70s. So I get to really see them for the first time, 75, 74, 75, around that range. And I've been a fan of them since. Never cared for the Patriots. Have no fucking use for them. I hate them. I kind of like this image of the character. This one looks pretty cool. But I don't know why all the face masks had like the mouth cut out on them. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, this one didn't.
That one doesn't.
I still like the look of that one too. How many fingers do they have? He's got an extra thumb on his left hand.
Oh yeah.
Later, where's the flag?
Peace out. That is legit my
You know
favorite Fortnite. Judge Dredd as a Raider.
I do get that question a lot because me being on the East Coast and lived my entire life in Rhode Island, I do get that a lot. Is like, how'd you become a Raiders fan living out on the East Coast? And, even the Patriots weren't on TV a lot back then because they couldn't sell the stadium out. So it was mostly the Giants that used to be on TV back in the day around here because they were the next closest market. Yeah, the Juggernauts.
The Juggernauts.
That's who we're going to draft to replace Max. Steel Cannon. Bang. Ah. How many fingers does this guy have? 1, 2, 3.
He has a
4.
lot on his left hand, I think.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do you see 6? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he does have 5.
Yeah, I count 4 knuckles on the left hand and 4 plus the thumb. Oh, no, that's his arm. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. He has all of his fingers.
Yep. Yeah, super shredder. Judge Dredd is a Raider, right? Yeah. Yeah, actually, there's pictures of Gotti wearing the old school Raiders starter jacket. Well, I hope everybody had fun with that. It was different. Just trying to come up with something different tonight. Instead of doing a quiz or whatever, I wanted you guys involved in the chat and just figured, fuck it. Let's just build an AI character. I may actually use that for some things. I kind of like it. So which one's your favorite overall if you had to pick one?
I like the Genty one.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of mine.
The Genty one. That's funny.
Let's see. Most people don't like the Pats, Giants, Jets, Bills. I've been on the East Coast 30 years. Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. Up here in New England, there is a large fan base for the Giants up here because, again, that was the major market around here before the Patriots even became a team. So they already had a fan base up here. And, again, the Patriots couldn't sell out the stadium. I just appreciate how the Raiders were transgressively progressive. Yeah, Ja Raider says the Genty one also, even though it's not Genty. I like the name though too, Steel Cannon. That's a pretty cool name. I let AI come up with that one too. I'm gonna do one more thing here real quick. Let's see if we can do this. Hmm. I just changed it up again real quick. I want to see what it comes up with, and then we'll call it a night right after that. Let's see. Just tell them you're not a City fan like Bears fans are. Yeah. The Emery Hunt and Kumai's interview is worth the watch. Perhaps one of Mendoza's favorite wide receivers to ease him into the pros. Why not? I don't want to draft a wide receiver just because of that, though. Because I don't think that's doing any justice for the team. What do you think, Nate? I mean, I get the point. I get it. But if we end up having to reach for it just to do it, I don't think when there's so many other needs.
Yeah, I just think there's too many needs, and I don't think that they're like consensus number one wide receivers anyway. Like they're just to draft them. Like maybe if they end up coming, in the 5th, 6th round, sure. But like if we have to, waste our 2nd, 3rd round pick for that, I think I'm all right.
See, keeping Max for training him is honestly a win-win. Would just suck to see him leave, but dude's away. Now, I don't want to see him go either, but I mean, God, I didn't want to do this tonight. But the time's now. Everything new up there. I'll keep everything slow and low in the southeast part of this country. The fans are ready to ditch your team for leaving Indiana. I guess they never were Bears fans. Yeah, exactly. They are Raiders fans. I mean, they've gone from Oakland to LA, back to Oakland, now to Vegas. Didn't change my mind. I could get why people in Oakland would be a little bit more pissed. I get it. They bailed on your city twice. I mean, that's tough.
Exactly.
Omar Cooper Jr. will be taking pick 39 or 42. Okay, let's see what this made. Oh, good Lord. I love this one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait till you see this one. All right. This might be my favorite. Jesus Christ.
Bro, what?
The professor. So I changed the dimensions. He's a QB. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. He's 300 pounds, short arms. He's smart. His play style's hybrid. He's a smart villain. Raider swagger level 1. That's not what I wanted. I fucked that up. God dang it. All right. Son of a bitch. I didn't realize it until I just looked back. Damn it. My bad. Accumulate the chat. What's the topic? I need to get. Oh, we're just getting ready to get out of here. We started talking tonight about, at the beginning, we talked a little bit about the combine that went on today for the DLs and linebackers. And then looks like Derek Carr 10 years into retirement. And then we just kind of had some fun with it tonight. Cognito ordering Chinese food. So, Nate, you got anything coming up this weekend that you're doing? Or?
No, nothing coming up this weekend. Just for next week, of course, Wednesday nights, we do the Raider Connection, and then we should be back Thursday with 805 as well next Thursday. So yeah, definitely we'll come back for Raiders Coast to Coast next week.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit more in-depth breakdown on the combine, seeing as it'll be over, and hopefully by then rankings will start to change too, so we get a better feeling for where these players line up. There it is, the ultimate Raider kicker. He's 3 feet tall, 300 pounds. Oh God, great show. Japanese, it's been hilarious and entertaining. I've not laughed like that for a while, and I'm not when I was getting roasted the majority of the night. We got the Houston Rodeo Barbecue that started tonight until Sunday. Oh, nice. So with that being said, let's remove that. Let's eliminate that. That's Jason Downs, the kicker. Oh. I will be on tomorrow night for the No Huddle. Again, it's open to all fans of all 32 teams. The phone number will be presented. It's in the chat now, pinned at the top. Write the number down. If you want to call now, leave a voicemail. We'll listen to it tomorrow night. But don't forget, Saturday night, it's Raider Nation Voices with myself and Jason Downs, taking you, the Raider fans, your phone calls live on the show. So we'll see you 10 o'clock on Saturday night, and tomorrow night I'll be on at 9. And then I will probably be on Saturday and Sunday for the combine. So, Nate, you got anything else? You good?
No, that's it.
All right. This was fun tonight. Different. Trying to break it up. So, until next time, everybody, as I always say, stay safe. Go Raiders.
From the tailgate smoke to the late night post, best cash in the game. Raiders coast to coast. Click that play, let it roll. Silver, black in my soul, got 401. Righty to Jeff, breaking plays, taking notes. That chef, film on loop, he stacking stats, calling out schemes, exposing gaps. When the line holds, when it don't, he said what they scared to quote. Raiders coast to coast, that's the show I trust the most. From a bay down to that post, we riding, we riding. Raiders coast to coast, if you bleed that silver ghost, hit subscribe and raise a toast, we riding. and bring that flame. Live from the desert, loving this game. Stories from the stands, from the strip. Heart in the huddle every trip. They debated, never fake it. Caught a draft pick, celebrated when the shield shine bright on screen. You can hear the whole fan base scream. Let's go! Let's go. Raiders coast to coast. That's the show I trust the most. From the bay down to that post, we riding, we riding. Raiders coast to coast. If you bleed that silver ghost, then subscribe and raise a toast. We riding, we riding. Through the whole Coliseum to the lights where we see them YouTube on. That's the spot for the real talk. Real plot for war, rid of Jeff, LV with rid of 10. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Play that episode again. Raiders coast to coast. It's the show I trust the most. From the bay down to that post, we riding, we riding. Raiders coast to coast. If you bleed that silver ghost, get subscribe and raise a toast. We riding.